Hi everyone, I'm Frank Garcia and I'm here at Scrapbook.com. I'm going to show you my new line with Prima, Autumn Sunset. Now if you love pumpkin spice, if you love fall, autumn, this collection is for you. You guys remember Amber Moon? Just not too long ago was here and it was gone. Now we have a brand new collection, Autumn Sunset, and I know you're gonna love it. So I'm gonna go over all the beautiful pieces of this collection, the flowers, the embellishments, and I'm gonna share with you all of the stuff you can make with this beautiful collection. So first, of course, we have our papers. Now, inspired by fall, inspired by pumpkins and everything nice, we have all these beautiful 6 papers that are going to inspire you to create something beautiful. Now, this collection has the beautiful copper foil. So it's kind of like a matte foil. So it's not quite that shiny, which is nice because it accents everything really nicely. Now, what I love about this collection is even though it's fall inspired, you can use it for any type of season. So there's a lot of patterns that I'm going to show you that you can actually use for your everyday crafting, everyday collaging, everyday paper crafting. So for example, this paper here, this one's called Autumn Memories. I love this one because you have a little bit of everything. You have this beautiful album cutout that you can cut out to make a little tiny album if you wanted to. And then you have all these beautiful butterflies. You have all these beautiful elements that just combine together to create a beautiful sort of fall feel. But again, not quite fall, but it is fall themed. Now back here you have this beautiful grungy wall pattern. So now this here is nice because you can actually use it any time of the year. So you can go in here, add your picture, add some mixed media elements, some paint, some embellishments, and you've got a really nice background to start all of your projects. So this is nice for any occasion. Now the next paper right here, this one I love. This one's called Fall Flight. So this one here has the really beautiful pumpkins, some accents of foil, and these beautiful wreaths that I just want to hang on the door of my house because they're just so pretty. Now the pumpkins are all different shades. So there's some that are a little bit lighter pink, and then you have a little bit of orange. Then you have these butterflies that just kind of hang out in between. In the back, very fall themed. This one here has these beautiful falling leaves. They're crunchy. They look kind of distressed. Really cool. Then we have this one here. Now this one I like. You guys know I like creating frames here that you can actually just quickly create a layout or some sort of project and not have to work too hard because we've done all the work for you. You have the corner elements here. You have this beautiful fox. I love him. He's so cute. And then you have this really cute deer here that's just hanging out, sleeping between the pumpkins. Really cute. And then back here you have this beautiful map. So again, another pattern that you can use for anything you like, collaging mixed media. And this is actually a map of Paris. It's really fun, beautiful map. Now the next paper, another collage. Now collages are really cool because you can cut these out and create anything you want. So you can make these tags, you can make these a background to a book, or you can actually make cards out of them. So if you like this image, you just cut this out. If you like this image in the corner, you just cut that out. I like adding a little bit of everything from each paper because then you get sort of like an overview paper, and you can just cut it out and make it your own. Now these pumpkins are really cute because they're kind of big. So, you know, fuzzy cutting these out would be really fun. Now the back, another grungy pattern. Really cool to layer. So if you take a look and layer this together, look at how cool that looks. Automatically just kind of goes, you add a little bit of ink, a little bit of distress, and you're good to go. It's a really nice way to layer your papers. And last but not least, we have this one here. This one's called Beautiful Sunset, and this one has these beautiful flowers and pumpkins and gourds kind of hanging out on the edges, kind of creating a frame. And I love these really pretty accenting sort of scrolls at the top and bottom, which really add a really nice touch to the paper. Then here we have this really beautiful sort of gingham buffalo check pattern. It's a really cool pattern to have. Now these are all the papers here in the collection. I want to show you the paper pads next. Now the paper pads from Autumn Sunset come from small to large. You have all kinds of different sizes to fit all of your paper crafting needs. So Autumn Sunset is beautiful, inspired by fall. So we have the 3x4 cards, which are really cool because you get a little bit of everything in here. You get a little bit of the pumpkins, you get a little bit of the butterflies, you get some beautiful scenery here that you can add to your albums, to your tags and cards. And of course, this is a repeating pattern. So again, you can kind of journal here or add any kind of notes or scribbles that you like, and you can actually even add photos in the back if you wanted to. So this would look really cool waterfalled on an album, for example, or a card. Okay, so that's the 3x4 cards. Then we have the 4x6 cards. These are really cool too because it's a nice size for images that you want to print out. So if you wanted to print out some pictures, you wanted to print out some journaling that you have that you want to add to your books, you can just kind of add it here. And you get a little bit of a smaller print of the collection. So you get kind of little bits and pieces that you can add to your projects. So that's the 4x6. And then we have the different paper pad sizes. So 6x6, 8x8, and then you have A4. So the 8x8 is perfect because this one is nice for my albums. So you could see the size of the pattern is quite smaller. So you can cut these out, add them to your books. But they also work nicely for 6x6 albums or any size albums that you may have when you don't want the pattern to be so large. But I like combining different patterns. For example, a large pattern like this would go really nicely with a smaller pattern, and just kind of adding and layering kind of creates a really nice touch to your projects. Let's say 8x8. And then we have 6x6 and A4. And of course we have the 12x12, and the 12x12 is foiled. So if you guys love the foil, then you'll love the 12x12. It just has all of the beautiful double-sided patterns that you love from the collection, and makes it really nice to craft and have all the papers all in one place. Now I want to share with you a couple of the embellishments from the collection. Of course, we love embellishments because they're perfect for adding to all of our different projects. So we have flowers, we have chipboard, we have ephemera, all kinds of different things. I want to start with the chipboard. The chipboard is super cute. You have two sheets like this, and they all have kind of like the characters from the collection. So you have the little deer, the little fox. Look at how cute this pumpkin looks with the dots. Just makes it look really cute. And then you have some sayings as well, fall, autumn. You have some really vintage ephemera like this, so you can pop up or just use as is. This would look really cute on a tag. And you can see right here you have a couple of other flowers, some wreaths, you have some pumpkins, which is really nice. Now we have the ephemera. Now there is 2 ephemera packs in this collection. You can see this is one of them here. And I kind of want to show you what these have. So you have like this really cool deer, which is really nice. You have some bees, some pumpkins. I love these super huge pumpkins. They're just so cute. You can see how big they are. So this would be a really nice center focal point for a tag or a card. You have some other little pieces here, a lot of sayings. So think fall, autumn. You have this really cute deer. Some vintage tickets, always fun to have in ephemera packs. Some flowers. I love that wreath that was in one of those papers, so we made it into an ephemera, and look at those leaves, how fun they shine. Then you have some smaller pumpkins like that. Love, love, love. You can get a lot of different pieces in this. I mean, the value here is amazing. Love this butterfly. We could layer it with the other smaller butterflies and create like a 3D embellishment. Here you have some vintage ephemera, some more pumpkins, and then I love these bigger pieces. So right here you can see, I'm gonna kind of show you, this ephemera piece already has sort of like a distressed edge, so you can actually just go in and ink it a little bit and create a little mini album. So if you wanted to make a little book, you can just cut out some of the paper, layer it together, and just create a little book out of this little album cover. How cute would that be? So we have the puffy stickers. These are little mini puffies. Now these are really fun because you can add them between your pages. You can add them onto your tags or cards, and they're nice and squishy, which is really fun. Some pumpkin spice right here. We all love pumpkin spice. And then the crystals. We have crystals with little gold flakes. So just perfect. This here, it's like a milky orange, just really pretty. Love that. It's soft and pretty. Perfect for anything really that you can use with these crystals. And of course we have some charms. Now these charms are different for our collection. We have some little acorns, some little pine cones, and this really beautiful, stunning, kind of like a layer butterfly. So it has actually 3 pieces here, and it's all adorned with a really beautiful crystal in the middle, which is really stunning. Love these. And the gold on this, I wish you guys could see it in person. It's just amazing. And of course, flowers. We all love flowers. So Prima has created some amazing flowers for this collection. So you have burlap, you have paper, you have fabric, and they all have little accents of gold. So you could see, for example, right here, you have these petals that are really beautifully adorned, some butterflies in there. You have these little baby ones. I love these. And these are adorned with some really pretty kind of beads in the middle. The centers are just stunning. And then you have some other ones that are just kind of frosted. These are just kind of frosted, a little bit of the little snow on the petals. Now, if you want a really great value, these here, I love these because these you get a lot of different pieces. So this, for example, you would get some kind of cream colored ones, some yellow ones, you have some brown ones, and you get some leaves. And these are perfect for smaller projects. So if you have like a card you wanted to make for someone or a tag, that's perfect. And then of course leaves. Look at all the colors of leaves. So this, wherever you live, whatever kind of leaves you have, we have some leaves for you. So you have all kinds of different ones. So I hope these embellishments inspire you to create something beautiful. And I'm going to show you what I created with this beautiful line. Now, one of the first projects I created with this collection was, of course, an album. Now, this is my Voyage book. This book turns into a suitcase. Of course, you can create anything you want with this album, but I love creating little mini suitcases that turn into albums, which is really fun. So this one here has a magnetic closure, so you can see it kind of just magnetizes and closes. And I created like a sort of like a fall suitcase, which is really fun. So you can see I accented this with a lot of little liquid pearls, some of my crowns and larger pearls. We have a little resin frame up here. And I took actually one of my wreaths from my Christmas collection and I added more fall looking pearls and accents into this to kind of make it look more fall. So that's also another way you can use these wreaths. I went ahead and added all the beautiful Prima flowers down here, some of my hat pins, some of my charms, and my gold pearls. Okay, and I want to show you the inside because it's just really pretty. So the way this works is you just open it like this, and it kind of opens up like a little explosion box, kind of. It's the best way I can explain this. So now you have this really large area here that you can add pictures, you can add all kinds of embellishments. And what I did was I went ahead and matted these journaling cards. So these are from the journaling card pad. And I went ahead and matted them, made a little frame around it so that in the back you have a blank space that you can add a picture, you can add a journaling spot that you wanted to document. And of course I added some of my smaller journaling cards in there. I went ahead and layered that really pretty butterfly and these ephemera pieces. Now you remember we talked about these ephemera pieces. They layer so beautifully. And I went ahead and added a little rhinestone there that just accents it so perfect. Now each of these pages you can adorn however you like. So you can see right here, I added some more journaling cards and I just kind of waterfalled them, layered them. So you can kind of take a peek here. These are the smaller journaling cards. You can see again, I love waterfalling these because they just look so pretty all together. And of course, some little spaces for pictures. Some of these slide out. So you can see you have some that just slide out of the pages. You can tuck it back in. Some more spots here. I love adding vintage lace to my projects. So you can see this kind of adorns each pocket. And this little deer is just hanging out with the big pumpkin. So cute. Love it. And then you have a big space here that you can make a pocket out of. You can make a little mat and add a little picture if you want. And I added one of my stick pins. And once you're done kind of looking at this, you just kind of close it all up again and it becomes a suitcase once more, which is really nice and compact, beautiful for a gift. I love this. And I want to show you my canvas. Now my canvas here, I wanted to make it a shape of a heart. So it's just a really cute heart that just kind of adorns this whole piece here. So I went ahead and added a little bit of the paper. Yes, I hand cut this heart, this paper heart. It was kind of hard to do, but I just went ahead and cut it out because I just thought it was really fun to kind of give it that kind of handmade feel. Now you could see I added a little accent here of modeling paste and crackle paste. It's a really nice accent, kind of cracked a little bit there. And then I went ahead and added this album paper piece. This is from the paper. I love that piece, so I just went ahead and cut that out in the shape of a heart. Use one of my resin frames. Love my resin frames, and I love leaving my resin frames white because then anything you add to it kind of becomes a really nice accent. So you can see I added a little bit of the paint. Some of our Sparks paint worked really nicely here. And then I went ahead and added a little bit of gloss gel, and then I went ahead and added a little bit of glitter, a little bit of shimmer, and a little bit more sparks with these art stones. These art stones are perfect for any project because you can add any color paint to it. And then of course our Prima flowers that really add a really beautiful feminine accent to all of your projects. I hope these projects inspire you to create your own autumn sunset soon. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.